Oh my god, what is that? Oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing I've seen in a very long time. That is so fun.
I love this thing. Did you know that beer balls belong to that? That one hurts so bad.
Gotta get it. Get it! Where did it go?
Back there.
It's on the shaker. Why is it facing Australia? Maybe it like turns with the whole day.
Maybe it does.
Yeah, it probably moves.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. When we get our nuclear silo house, can we get one?
Yes. I forget what they call it. Oh, a Rube Goldberg machine.
We need one.
Yeah.
What's behind it?
Look at this one. Plasma tubes.
Is this a problem? Brain process. Make a toothpaste out of the bubbles. Can we touch this?
Yeah, you can touch it.
It like highlights where I touch. This is so cool. What does that say? Do not sit or stand on beach.
I like the glow of it.
I like this one more.
Oh, did you know? Where's the light? Did you know that with a Tesla coil like that, you can put a fluorescent tube up to it, a fluorescent bulb up to it, and it'll light the bulb?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And it gets weaker as you go up, stronger as you go down. Look, I'm stroking. Stroke. Stroke. I'm gonna try this. Now these 4 pieces,
Brain
I need to
teaser.
make it to the shape.
It's my horrible teeth.
Mine was better.
High five. We did it.
I'm gonna figure this out.
I'm gonna get it apparently.
Eventually I'll get it. That's definitely about it.
Make 8 triangles. Use 6 sticks to form a Equilateral triangles.
Why can't I figure this out? It's gotta go.
Equilateral? I was gonna try to do a triforce. Is a triforce a solution?
I don't know.
That would be my guess. A triforce. The moon rocks.
The moon does rock. It's true.
Love you.
I love you too.
Artwork. The moon rock is art produced by high school students using artificial intelligence.
So I guess it is. This is correct. That's actually pretty cool.
Wait, so you're telling me that image was generated by an AI?
It was. That is so amazing what AI can do.
Yeah, because that definitely, nobody has that helmet that's ever
No.
been to the moon.
I want a helmet like that. We need one because you are
AI.
Aiden and Valentine.
That's crazy. AI has gotten so cool.
You know
Just
what?
wait until AI video comes out, where
That's
like you
gonna be
can
crazy.
write your own storyline, where like you like interact with it and tell it like, okay, now add Ben Affleck in it riding a donkey, and have Adam Sandler slap him across the face or something like that, and
then
like
have
it'll
Eminem
render the
flying
video.
on a unicorn.
It'll render the video in real time, so you can do interactive videos, interactive movies.
That would be. That's gonna be so fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, like you could have a movie of Clue and like pick which character you want to die and how they want to die, and add like plot twists and stuff like that.
It's gonna
Isn't
be
that cool?
yeah.
That's gonna be the next.
It's gonna be AI porn first because you know how porn like innovates everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And so people will be having like all their fetishes exactly as they want them.
Because if they can do this with pictures now, generating it from text,
Videos are
video
next.
is the next step. Yeah, exactly. All a movie is, all a video is a series of moving images. It's gonna be big. So what are we seeing today here?
The secret city. It's a secret. It's a secret. I can't tell you about it.
We're in the secret city, Oak Ridge, Tennessee today.
You just told them the secret.
Oh, shit.
Start off with Intel. IBM. Exascale.
See, it's just a bunch of servers.
Your favorite thing.
Yeah, racks on racks on racks, if you know what I mean.
Racks.
I make racks on racks on racks.
Wow.
Play with this. Yeah, whatever it is that needs to be touched, like me. Wait, are you up there with the bubble?
Well, I think no, I don't think so. Maybe I am. Okay, so
Operate a supercomputer. Dude, you're operating a supercomputer right now. Be
Oh my
careful.
gosh.
For the love of God, read the instructions.
I don't like instructions. Ooh, I like to just figure it out.
Is it calculating fluid dynamics and stuff?
No, let me read it. So
Or particle science.
I have no idea.
That must be what it's doing. Using like vectors and stuff like that, vector math.
Yeah, I feel like the buttons I press don't really do much. This is fun though. We should probably just read it. Left joystick
trigger.
loose.
Changes between liquid mode and particle mode.
I don't think it's working.
It looks like it's not having a problem connecting.
Yeah, that must be it. Oh, we have to hold this to begin.
I did.
Oh.
Check that.
Maybe we have to hold it longer.
Do you know what these are?
Something to do with computers, right?
What kind of computer is that?
Supercomputers. Regular computers?
Sweetheart, those are awfully small to be a supercomputer.
Microcomputers.
It's a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, those are Raspberry Pi?
It's a rack, 3 racks of Raspberry Pis actually.
That is so cool.
So maybe that is what they're calling a supercomputer.
So can you build a supercomputer from a Raspberry Pi?
I wouldn't use that terminology, but they did stitch together 9 computers together, 9 Raspberry Pis to process the math there.
So can I make a supercomputer out of the apple pies too? Or pumpkin pies? Creating nuclear power.
It's basically a big steam engine. I think I touched on that in the video we took at Mosey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just, nuclear reactors, this stuff in here, this is the core to a nuclear reactor.
So would that be like
A
new smart?
miniature.
Attention visitors, our museum will be closed. Our museum shop will be closing in 30 minutes. So if you have any last minute purchases you'd like to make, please bring those to the gift shop counter in the next 30 minutes. Thank you.
So, in each one of these tubes, there's a uranium, they're like uranium pellets that are bolted together into rods. And when they're in close proximity to each other like this, it creates a critical mass, which starts a nuclear reaction, which produces a lot of heat. And then the heat boils water, and then they put a steam turbine above it. Well, the steam from the boiling water turns the turbine, which is connected to a generator, which is what produces the electricity. So it's basically a steam engine, sort of.
It's incredible that you can like memorize the whole process. You're smart. He's a genius.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Molecules up on the ceiling. Look at that one.
Ooh, that one's cool.
Yeah, basically during part of the Manhattan Project, guys were just like using disposable gloves and like cleaning some of the nuclear material from the labs and everything.
Yikes.
And that was what I told you about the scientists that would like tip off and be like, yeah, you need to be wearing something like that with the material that you're working with.
Even something
while
like
cleaning
that,
the
I'd
lab.
still be scared. Because you never know, like, what if there's like a hole in it? But I always think of the worst.
Looks like our power station is malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning big time.
Yeah, they almost had it when we stopped by. So these ones, what's it upset about? Voltage too high. We got a step.
Do you have to like untangle them?
Oh, it's because we're plugged directly in the neighborhood.
Oh.
We put the wind farm directly in the neighborhood. We gotta put a step down transformer between that bad boy. So, not enough power. A step up transformer? Oh, now I lost it. We made a really bad power grid.
We did.
We should probably run.
Yes.
Do you know who Oppenheimer is?
No.
He's basically the father of the nuclear bomb and was like in charge of the Manhattan Project, the whole Manhattan Project. He was one of the few guys that knew exactly what they were working on and what all the different cities and people were for and stuff like that.
Do you think he's one of your distant relatives?
Maybe.
He could be. 'Cause he seems like a smart guy.
He's got one of the best quotes of all time. I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
I love that.
Oh, here's this. It's a pretty badass quote, right?
It is.
Not only he could say that, and like a couple other people, and he fucking understood the assignment.
Wait, do people still say that? I don't think they do. You were locked up for a year, then they stopped saying that.
Uh-oh. We had a good run.
You did.
So here we have a plutonium core, a 10 kilogram plutonium core.
Radiological signature training device replica.
That's pretty neat. Is that how big it is? Well, yeah, since it's a replica.
Yeah.
It's actually, it's like grapefruit size. $10 kilograms is 25 pounds. Can you
real?
imagine that thing weighing 25 pounds?
I would think not even 5 pounds. Like, it looks like it's light.
Yeah, it's because plutonium is one of the heaviest elements on the periodic table. It's like, it weighs like gold or lead, but it's like, it's twice as heavy as lead.
Oh, wow.
Probably more.
That's heavy.
Yeah. I would like to actually feel the weight of that. That'd be interesting.
And me too. Aluminum. Iron's pretty heavy. Copper's
Gotcha.
heavy too. I'm gonna get you back now. Gotcha. Silver. Silver is heavy too. I'm gonna pick up some of that.
Oh, dude, that's what I was just asking about.
I know.
To like feel the weight of it.
Uranium.
How does it
is
feel?
heavy.
It's heavy, right?
It's really heavy.
How much, like compared to the others?
So uranium is
I mean, like
13.9 pounds.
to you, like is it twice as heavy as lead?
Yeah, it feels like it's about twice as heavy. But that
Twice
does make
as heavy
sense,
as lead.
because lead, this weight is 8.31 pounds, and then this is 13.9.
This is 5 pounds. And that must be the same size. Alright, that's assuming it's the size of a softball. How much it would weigh.
That's crazy. That would be
Aluminum, silver, lead, uranium.
one heavy softball if it's uranium.
Yeah, so yeah, this is exactly what I was asking about, how much it weighs.
Now we know.
So a softball, if it was made out of aluminum, would weigh that much.
It's pretty light. That's only 1.98 pounds.
And then iron That's like a lot heavier, actually.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 times heavier. And then that's just a little bit heavier copper. It says, I want to feel the uranium one. That's crazy.
It's heavy.
Silver, that's just a little bit heavier than copper. Lead at 8.3 pounds.
Not for uranium.
Not for the uranium.
It's heavy.
Oh my gosh.
14 pounds.
14 pounds?
Oh, look at your muscle popping out.
Mm. Yeah, that's double what lead weighs. Just about. Yeah, and that's just, all those are different elements. Like, all the same size as softball.
Yeah, it's amazing how, like, just the material of it can, like, change the weight.
Yeah, gold's like surprisingly heavy too. Like a gold bar, you'd be shocked how much one weighs for the size. So this is the size we're talking about. Yeah, that's a replica core. I guess this is a sample of uranium, and this is the different chemistry behind it. That's uranium metal, what you probably think of with uranium. And then, yeah, these are like salts and stuff, and that's why they call it yellow cake.
I wish it was chocolate cake.
You wish it was chocolate cake.
Come on, everyone knows chocolate cake's the best.
You're cute. Oh, I've stopped by there before. The Y-12 National Security Complex.
Where's that?
It's nearby.
We should go.
All of it's like locked off. Yeah, definitely didn't get anywhere inside of it. I just was on the road there. See, that's what I was telling you about, how like everyone was kept in secrecy from each other and separated into departments and across different cities.
That's really cool how they did that.
Yeah. There was a Russian spy, though. That's how the Russians got their nuclear weapons. The Russian spy leaked it, and I think him and his wife were sentenced to death, I think. I might be making that up. But they're like the biggest traitors in U.S. history.
Is that why we have like a lot of movies about the Russian spy, like the bad guy?
That comes from the Red Scare, but the Russians got in power because they got nuclear weapons and became a superpower because of that. So indirectly, yes.
And soon, workers would construct the largest building on Earth.
The largest building on Earth.
To ensure that the United States and its allies would prevail. On the eve of World War II, this part of East Tennessee was forests and farms, but half a world away in Europe. Scientists have discovered that splitting uranium atoms, a process called nuclear fission, released an immense amount of energy.
Nuclear fission.
They also saw that this meant uranium could fuel an incredibly powerful weapon. Within months of the discovery of nuclear fission, Albert Einstein
Within months.
warned President
That's actually really
Roosevelt
fast.
that the Germans
Months,
might build
yeah. They were
something
like,
worse. A bomb so powerful, it could change the course of history.
and did.
President Roosevelt
Twice,
vowed
at least.
to build it first.
3 times.
Turning the idea into an actual bomb called for a project using untested science, requiring thousands of scientists and citizens, and building an infrastructure on a scale the world had never seen. 59